Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yarn, and today we are building a nightclub in The Sims 4. So my inspiration for this nightclub was actually from the new Party Essentials kit, especially the disco ball, because I originally actually wanted to do like a disco style nightclub, but I don't know if this would really qualify as a disco. There is a couple disco balls and there's a lot of neon lights on the inside. So yeah, maybe we'll just call it a disco. That seems fine. Yeah, I kind of went for like an industrial vibe on the outside with the brick wall, and I used the windows and the door from the industrial loft kit. So yeah, I was kind of thinking like this could be an old building that was renovated into a nightclub. That's what I was going for, and I think it comes out really nice. So yeah. So how have you guys been doing? I recently went fishing for the first time ever, like 2 days ago, and it was actually really fun. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. I feel like I've seen a lot of like memes or like posts online of people like hating on fishing or like not wanting to go or whatever with their parents or like their dads or whatever. But I went with my boyfriend and his friend, and it was actually a lot of fun. We were only out for like maybe like 2 hours or something. I feel like if I was out like fishing all day, maybe I would hate it, but I actually had a good time. It was pretty cool. I didn't catch anything because we only had 2 fishing rods and there was 3 of us, so we kind of had to take turns. But yeah, I didn't catch anything, but my boyfriend and his friend did, and it was pretty cool. So yeah, it was neat to see that. And we ran into this guy who was just walking his dog because we went into like this development that had like a public pond that was stocked with like fish, and there were actually turtles. It was really cute. But yeah, we ran into this guy and he was like, "Oh, I was a professional fisher for 27 years, like blah blah blah." And I was like, "Okay." I guess he was trying to flex on us that he's cool or whatever, but I mean, I guess that's kind of cool, right? Good for him. So yeah, that is what I guess that's what I've been up to. I've also been doing some school stuff, and this build took me like I think like 4 hours, and I did it over the course of 4 days. So it kind of took a while. Yeah, I don't have that much time to like fully focus on it, so I have to do it over a couple of days. But yeah, that's okay. I think it came out nice. It's really cute. I put in this like mossy vine stuff on the side, just to kind of help with the industrial vibe. I feel like it kind of looks like all the stuff has been overgrown because this building has just been sitting here for a while, and I think it looks really nice. So yeah, I've never done kind of like a mossy wall like that, but I think I did a good job. I think it came out pretty like, I don't know, I'd say it looks realistic. I'm pretty proud. So yeah, I was happy with that. Pretty cool. I actually really like the outside. I don't know if the outside kind of fits with the way that the inside looks, because eventually this is a lot of trial and error. Like I flip-flop the way that this looks a lot. So yeah, but I think the outside is kind of like a different vibe than the inside, but either way, I'm happy with it. It looks neat. And yeah, I went in with these lights. I thought that they would show up in just like the build mode, but it turns out that you have to be in game mode and you have to like manually turn on the spotlights for them to show up. But there's screenshots at the end where they're lit and they actually look really cool, and you can change the color of them, so that's really neat. So yeah, on the inside, I just pulled out a bunch of items from the party kit because I wasn't sure like what I wanted to use yet. Because originally I wanted to use like all the items, like that's what I was thinking, because it's just a kit, so like it's not like there's a million items. So I was thinking like, yeah, I can use like literally everything and just make this like a super crazy like nightclub. But some of the items just weren't really like fitting, so I didn't use everything. But it's all good. I used a lot of Dine Out, Get Famous, Get Together, and the party kit, just because I think those packs are like really good. They have a lot of items, especially surprisingly Get Famous had a lot of things which I wasn't expecting, but it makes sense since it's kind of like going for the celebrity lifestyle. There's a lot of like going out items, like club bar style items, so that worked out. And I did get carried away on the inside a little bit with the industrial vibe. I kind of caught myself making the inside also look industrial, like with those stools and those like the lights. but I bring it back. I like had to tell myself like, wait, no, we're doing a disco right now. So I had to go back and change everything up a little bit. But yeah, maybe another time we can do an industrial bar or something, or just more industrial builds. I've never really been into the industrial look just because like I've always been a hater of bricks. I don't know why. I don't like bricks. I think they look ugly. But like recently I've been into bricks. I like the way that they look. Like I feel like they're pretty now. They're kind of like aesthetic. I don't know. I think my style has changed really drastically within the past like a year. So I like bricks now. So I guess I like industrial things. And I've seen a lot of people do builds with like, or industrial builds, and they just look so nice. So I'm a fan now, and I think I could do something with that. I think I could make a really nice industrial build. Maybe like an apartment. Or I see the penthouse that's in San Myshuno, like the industrial one in the art district. That one looks really fun to renovate. Maybe that's what I'll do next. So I think that would be really fun, like testing out new things. There's that industrial kit, so maybe we could mess with that. I can use the windows, the doors. Like, I think that'd be really cool actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So yeah, maybe that's what I'll do next. I was wanting to do an apartment or some kind of like residential build just because this one was like a community lot. So I was thinking like, okay, this was fun. I had a great time with it, but like now let's do something residential. And there is like, after doing this, I noticed that there's more items for residential builds, which like that just makes sense because, you know, like you're more likely to build a residential lot for your sim than like build a community lot, which is fair. That's fine. So yeah, and I was wanting to build, I was thinking about it, and I want to build or do a build with only a couple packs. Like I was thinking maybe I could have only one expansion pack, one stuff pack, and maybe like a kit or something. Like keep it kind of limited because there's literally so many packs and I don't even have all of them. So I was thinking that would be kind of fun, and it would be a bit more accessible. It's just to anyone who wants to download it off the gallery or just like actually have it in your game. Because like I watch a lot of videos and people are always like, oh, you know, if you don't have all the packs, you can just like replace the items, but it's kind of not the same. Like I feel like it isn't the same as just like actually having everything. So I think it would be nice to try out a couple builds with just some packs. So if you guys have any specific packs that you would want me to build with, let me know and we can try that out. I think that'd be fun. So yeah. For this upstairs section, I made it kind of more of like a lounge area instead of kind of so much party. Like if you kind of want to get away from the club a little bit, or like get away from just like all the craziness going on downstairs, because that's where they have the DJ booth and the dance floor. I thought like maybe you could go upstairs. There's a couch, there's a couple chairs, tables, and I didn't add any bar stools to that bar on purpose, just so that, you know, it's kind of like you could get a drink at the bar and just kind of sit down instead of like hang out there. Like if you want to hang out at the bar, you could go downstairs. And yeah. And I did cut here just because I went in game mode, like in live mode, and I put in, or I changed the color of the lights just because you can't do that through build mode, which is like stupid, but whatever. So I went in and I made all the lights like a blue color. And yeah, I do that again, like in a different scene. You'll notice that I changed the lights again. I went back into live mode. So yeah, for the amount of lights that are in this build, it's honestly surprising how dark it is. Like I don't think I've made a build with more lights than this place has. Like eventually you'll notice that I add like way more lights in there. Towards the end is where I like go kind of light crazy, because I went back and I looked at the nightclub that's in Windenburg. So I was trying to get some inspiration from that club, because I actually really like that club. That's one of my favorite ones. And I feel like a lot of EA builds are kind of like, you know, we know that they're kind of janky. Like respectfully, they're not super nice. But I think that nightclub in Windenburg is actually really nice. I like it. I'm a big fan. If I'm like taking my sim out to a club, like I'd probably take him to that one. So I was also inspired by that club. So I went back and I looked at it and like kind of tried to pick out some things that I like from it. And I was inspired by that as well. So yeah, I love these little like backdrop, like glittery things. I think they look really nice. They're super pretty. They add some color and just like sparkle and fun to the build. So yeah, I'm a big fan of that. And all these neon signs. I went into the search box and just typed in like neon just to see what would like come out. And I found the neon signs from, I think, high school years that I used on the bar. So yeah, I use that search tool literally all the time. And I think I mentioned it in my last video that I'm like really bad at spelling, like really bad. So sometimes I'll like type something in there and I'll just misspell it and it won't come up. And it like makes me really frustrated because I'm just trying to look for an item and I don't know how to spell it. And it's just annoying, but that's just a me thing. So yeah, are you guys bad at spelling? Because I feel like it's mainly just me. Like, I'm like really bad. Like I can't spell like simple things. So yeah, I went in with these city living like little twinkly lights on the outside. I think these are really pretty. I always try to use them in like a lot of my builds because I think they're so pretty. But I feel like it's kind of hard to add them in like residential lots, like houses. Like it's kind of odd to have these. So it was great that I was making this community lot because I think they fit in so perfectly. And here they look so cute. It just adds like that little sparkle of light, which is kind of what like the whole vibe of this club is going for. And yeah, this is also kind of like a loungy area. I do add in, we add in like the bubble machine, the fizzy thing from City Living into this. And the little like busking station, you'll see that later. And it's kind of a vibe back here. I think it's really nice. And yeah, so originally there was no door to come back here. I just kind of had it set up for like your Sims to come back here from the outside and like walk around the building. But eventually I do put in a door because I realized like, hey, maybe there should be like an actual entrance to the back instead of just having to walk around the building. So yeah, this looks really cute. I love it. We changed the bar because I wanted to use the new bar from the Party Essentials kit. I love this bar. I feel like I kind of feel like we need more bars in The Sims because the bars that we have, they're like really ugly. Like I feel like they're really ugly. And this new one that we got is amazing. That was kind of one of the main reasons why I wanted to get this pack. It was like for the bar and the disco ball because I saw a couple other YouTubers like reviews on the pack. And like as soon as I saw that bar, I was like, wow, like I need this kit. So I really love that bar. How do you guys feel about kits? I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it because like it's only $5, but you don't get that much things. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them. Like, should they just be stuff packs like and have them be bigger? Like, are kits okay? There's a lot of kits now. So I don't know. I feel like there's more kits than like stuff packs and like they just be like EA is just like throwing kits at us like nonstop. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I did do a little bit of landscaping back here. I did cut out most of it just because, I don't know, it was just a lot of like back and forth between plants. I didn't really feel like that was too interesting. But if you guys want any more like in-depth kind of things on landscaping, let me know. So yeah, I wanted to put in some graffiti on this wall. I kind of went back and forth between like what looks nice. That actually looks really nice. Maybe I should have kept that because I do change it, but oh well. That looked pretty good. So yeah, I think that kind of helps with the vibe of like, this is an industrial, like rundown in quotes building. It's not too rundown because like it's renovated now, but like it was rundown kind of thing. But yeah, it looks nice. We end up adding a door back there, right where the like little wall stereo is. And you'll see that towards the end when I realized like that we should probably have a door going towards the back. So yeah, pretty nice. I'm very happy with this build. It was actually a lot of fun doing a community lot because I don't know, I was just kind of thinking about like if I was a sim, like would I want to be here? I guess like I could think about it in like if this was in the real world, like would I want to come here? And I think I would. I've never been to a club or anything, or like I'm not old enough to go into a club, but if I was and this was in the real world, like I think I would be there. I think that'd be a lot of fun. It'd be pretty cool. I don't know. I don't think I'll probably go into a lot of clubs like when I am of age. Just because I'm 19 right now, so I have 2 more years until I can get into clubs or like bars or anything, but I don't really think I'll be into that. I don't know. I'm an extrovert and I love people. I love being around like other people and just like, I don't know, just that kind of vibe. I love being like out and about, but well, I don't know, maybe clubs will be my thing, but I don't think so. I'm not really like a party person. I'm more of just like a hang out around like a big group of friends kind of person, but maybe. Who knows? My coworkers are like really into clubs. Like after a lot of our shifts, like they'll go out, like after like 90% of our shifts, like they'll go out to the bar, they'll go out to the club. or like whatever. And I'm just like, no way. Like, how can you guys do that? Like after like our shift, like I'm tired. Like I feel like I just want to go home, like take a shower and like lay down. And like they're out there like, you know, going to the club. And I'm like, dang, I don't know how they do it, but that's pretty cool. I'm happy for them. That's nice. So yeah. I put in those little sparkles on the floor. I kind of was thinking about it, like maybe we can kind of imagine that like glitter like falls from the ceiling or something. I thought that would be kind of cool, and I put in that like cannon just kind of to help like like settle that point or make that more clear. And yeah, and I put in these LED lights on the walls, which I actually didn't even know that these were an item. I think they came with the growing together pack, it looks like. So yeah, these are really cool. I changed them in live mode later to like a blue color, and they look really neat. So yeah, here's where I started going in with more lights. I realized like, okay, the more lights, the better. Like jam pack this place with lights, even though it's really dark. Like that's kind of what you want, like lots of lights. And oh, there's the bathrooms right there near the couches. I did cut out the entirety of the bathrooms just because I was going like back and forth a lot. And I don't really think the bathrooms are very interesting. They're just like plain simple like bathrooms. Like there's one stall in each bathroom. There's two. So yeah, I just cut out like all of that because it was really boring, I thought. And I did have to extend the building a little bit just because there was no room for them. So yeah, I cut all that out. And I put in these lights. I've never used these. I think they're from Spa Day. Never used these. I think they look really nice. And again, I changed those to the blue color later in live mode. And the screenshots do show that, like, when everything is turned on, like, it shows the disco balls on. And all these lights, you do have to manually, like, go in and just, like, select, like, turn on. And then they'll start, like, shining and everything. So yeah, this build is available on the gallery under the user ID Yaniralun. I'll have that in the description, too. I love this fence, this like lit up fence from Get Famous. It is so nice. Again, I've never used it just because like it's so like specific. It's like bright and like the lights on there. But it was perfect for this build. And same thing, this bowling alley divider. I was originally going to go with the eco lifestyle one, and I actually really liked it. I thought it was really pretty. But then I found this bowling one and I was just like, we have to use it. Like that's literally perfect. Like fantastic. I went with these lights. They looked really nice. Love it. Literally like all the lights in this build and more lights. I added lights like LED strips on the ground. I think this looked really good too. Just like jam pack it with lights, 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 lights. And it looks really good. And I put in those little like the smoke machines from the party kit. And again, they don't turn on until you're in like game mode. And I think you might also have to manually like select them to go on. But they look really nice. I think it like completes like the whole vibe. I put in a lot of those because I wanted it to be like really smoky in there. So yeah, those are kind of everywhere. I don't think your Sims can like, I think they just like walk right through them, honestly. So it's all good. I player tested everything. Like there's not really any like tight spaces or anything crazy like that. But I did player test it just to make sure that everything was all good. And yeah, I think this is the last part where we just add this little awning bit on there. So we're coming up towards the end and the screenshots. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.